God, I suck at this. What's going on, YouTube? It has been a minute. And, man, so much has been going on. Recently had the Rona. That sucked. At this point now, I'm starting to feel a bit better. I can breathe. It's still a little difficult here and there, but overall I am in pretty good, better health than I was. And I'm back up on the mend, trying to get back on skates again. I haven't been to the park in well over a month, maybe even 2 months. Either way, I got some new skates, and I got them specifically for the park, specifically for bowl riding. At least that's my intention with them. I got the UFR. As you can see, I've got my solo frames on there. I'm pretty hyped on these things. Only tried them around the house for a little bit, tried them on, make sure they fit, see how they felt, and they pretty much live up to exactly what I was expecting out of them, which is going to be a good bowl skate. When I first got the FR ones, one thing I said when I got them was, this would be a great skate for bowl. It's got a nice, strong, tall cuff, very supportive, and that's exactly what I'm looking for when I'm in a bowl. I want that support. I want to be able to, transfer all that power through and just get the biggest pumps that I can. So as I was saying, the cuff on these things is pretty tall in comparison to some of the other ones. It's definitely very rigid. There's not much flex. This skate definitely is very supportive, and I think it's really good for anybody who's tall. For me, being really tall, I find that a lot of skates are too low for me, which is very annoying. So this seems like a really good balanced skate for me. Again, this is first impressions. This is my first look, so I don't really know what to expect out of this. As soon as I jump up to grind something, it may feel different. As soon as I drop into a bowl, it may feel different. As soon as I try to get a little air, which I'm not very good at doing, but I'll try, it might feel a lot different. Sole plate, solid sole plate. It seems hard, seems pretty rigid. Watching a couple videos of people that have used these so far, it seems like it slides really well, so that's kind of exciting. We'll see how it goes. However, I am using them with the solo frames, so we'll see how it all works out, but it should be pretty good. One thing I did notice, at least with the solo frames, is that if you look, the groove doesn't line up perfectly. It's a little bit further forward than I would like. I'd like them to be centered, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe that's designed like that on purpose, or maybe it's a solo frame. But I feel like the solo frame is pretty dead centered, so I don't know why it would be off. A lot of people have mentioned that the distance between the base of the boot and the base of the sole plate is a little thicker. We'll see how that really feels. I don't know. I don't expect it to be too much of a hindrance, to be honest with you. It seems pretty thin. There might be a little bit, quarter of an inch maybe, of additional space and compared to other sole plates out there, but I don't expect it to be too bad. Let's see. One thing I do have a problem with is that it's got a plastic buckle. Now, this is a very inexpensive... These guys are going crazy. This is a very inexpensive skate. So a plastic buckle seems to fit in. But I did, however, on my other boot, upgrade it to a metal buckle. I would have done both, but I stripped the screw on this other one right here, so I can't get it off. I have to drill it out. I'll do that some other time. I just want to skate them. So as I was saying, what are my expectations out of these things? I expect them to be really good in the bowl. I expect them to be really good for big wheel skating, maybe even for wizard skating. Might be fun for like mushroom blade stuff where you're in the park on big wheels screwing around. Really, I think they're meant for the park. I don't see these being really good as a street skate. The cuff is just too supportive and too stiff, and you don't have that flex. Now, this is my opinion, and I'm pretty sure that Stefan Brando has shown that that's not the case. So take it with a grain of salt. I would trust the pros. Either way, that's just my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on, roll around the park, let's see how it goes. was able to get a couple clips, and by a couple I mean 2, but and none of them were in the bowl because the bowl's full of ice. I think Corona affected me a little bit more than I thought it did because I was out of breath from one end of the skate park to the other. It's maybe just my lack of cardio and stuff like that recently, but whew, boy oh boy, I couldn't breathe for a second there, like immediately. So either way, it is what it is, but the bowl's full of ice. I can't pump around it. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to go out to another park and see if maybe their bowl's better. Maybe I can do a little bit there, but either way, I got to work on my cardio. This is rough and not conducive to what I want to do. And nobody wants to watch a fat guy just breathe heavy for 10 minutes. Either way, I'm gonna try to go get some more clips. If I do, sweet, we'll get some more clips. If I don't, that sucks. I'll try not to put out a crappy video. I feel like a baby deer. This is bad. Whatever. I whine all I want. Still gotta get it. Wheel bite. My legs are so weak. Just so weak. Fuck. Alright, so initial impressions, yeah, they're pretty much exactly what I thought. Strong cuff is going to give solid power transfer. Sole plate slides like butter. The groove lining up, I don't even feel it, honestly. It didn't affect, now granted I didn't do much, but I don't think that even over time I'd feel it. If anything, as it got worked in, it'd get better. Liner's solid. Cuff allows for a ton of power transfer. You can really feel it through the skate. It's solid. As for what I said about being able to skate street, this thing will be perfect at street. It's really just perfect at everything. Will I use it for street? Probably not. I like my Sebas. The CJ Primes are perfect for what I want to do, or the USC 7s, those are great too. I'll have another video where I decide, or where I go over what I think constitutes a good skate for a bigger person. That's in the works. But either way, overall, really good skate. Highly recommend it. Go ahead and give it a try if you like. Otherwise, I'll definitely be doing a lot more of these once I start getting my lungs back. So until then, guys, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll catch y'all later.